Hey friends, I wanted to make a quick video about another book that's out. And this book is another one that we made for ourselves, and I'm just putting it out there in case anyone else may also get some use out of it. This is called My Little Book of Big Feelings, Journal Prompts to Help Young Children Identify and Express Their Emotions with a Grown-Up. So what this book is meant to be is a diary-like book full of prompts that are all the same on every page to help with connection between the grown-up and their child, like following a tantrum, or some like really big emotion, or just where you're struggling to connect in general. And so I made this for us because this is the type of thing that would work for my own child, and in case there are any other people who parent in something like a respectful parenting or RI type parenting style, maybe this would be useful for you too. So this is what the back looks like here, and I got a picture of the peanut on the back as well. And let's see, here is the front page, and I've got a foreword that I will show you. And I think I'll just read it to you because it's basically a long description. And I kind of want to show you what the pages look like, because it's 150 pages and they're all the same. And that way there's a predictability to it. You can see here there's a date section, and then they choose the emotion they're feeling. Happy, confused, sad, unhappy, scared or surprised, silly. And then it goes through a list of basic prompts that are meant to help you sort of come out of like an emotional state, because a lot of times it's difficult to be logical even as a grown-up when we're feeling the emotion around a situation. And so the prompts are kind of just meant to help get us back on track and get back to open conversation. So on this page, the continuing questions also have an area for drawing a picture of the emotions. Okay, so I'm going to just read to you the foreword here on how to use this book. Okay. I'm so excited that you've picked up a copy of My Little Book of Big Feelings. My hope for this journal is that it will help to bridge any gaps in communication between child and grown-up. So often little ones are unable to understand the boundaries and rules of grown-ups. So often grown-ups are unable to understand the big emotions and frustrations of their little ones. This book is set up in a questionnaire diary format and small enough to carry with you while outside of the home. It is meant to be used by the caregiver and the child simultaneously, even if your child is old enough to read and write. While I would never discourage them from using this journal alone if they wish to, as sometimes they may prefer to express their emotions with someone other than their primary caregiver, it is best if possible to share in this experience together so that one may feel heard and the other may understand. Over time, the caregiver can even fill out a prompt of their own with their child if they wish to demonstrate their own big feelings in a way the child has come to understand and trust. Please keep in mind to never respond in a harsh or negative way to their answers if you possibly can, though they may at times take you by surprise or even feel hurtful. For this journal to be effective, your young one will need time to trust in it. Repeated usage and mindful reactions to their admission of feelings will allow this book to become trusted and relied upon. Over time, the child may even ask to get out the book so that they can express themselves in a way they have come to view as a safe space. When your child is having strong emotions you may be struggling to understand or deal with, please suggest that you get out your feelings book with them when it is safe and reasonable to do so. It may be after the storm has passed or even 2 days later once the anger has subsided. As the grown-up, ask them the question prompts with a heart of truly listening to their responses. You may not need to respond or problem solve here. Sometimes all we need is to be heard and validated. Please don't spend this moment thinking about the right response or how to fix it. Just hold space for allowing that big emotion to express itself, whether that's through words, tears, or some other response unique to your child. Write down what they have told you in the blanks provided to show you are genuinely listening to their words. This alone may help them to feel safe and heard. Please don't feel the need to read the questions verbatim. They're merely meant to be a jumping off point to get us back into our upstairs brain when we're feeling emotionally charged. If they wish to, allow them to now draw a picture of how their emotion feels. Draw it for them if they would rather, asking them about how it should look. After your prompts, consider taking time to journal as a grown-up. How did you feel about that interaction? Remember that inside of you is also a child with triggers and the need to feel understood. The only way to get over our emotions is to go through them, to fully experience them in all their unpredictable, messy, triggering forms. This is a space where you do not have to push them down, make them socially acceptable, or be reactionary to them. Simply allow them space to manifest, acknowledge them, and hold them until they are ready to be released. May you know you are safe, held, and loved as you give yourselves permission to feel all those big feelings. And the description on the back states, my little book of big feelings is a diary of prompts to help bridge the gap of communication between caregiver and child. Children and grown-ups alike can feel misunderstood, confused, and hurt without proper channels of open communication, and this book can guide in resolving those everyday conflicts. This journal is meant to be used and completed by the adult and child together so that they can come to mutual understandings through mutual effort. It is an opportunity for connection, validation, and a deeper relationship with the little ones in our lives. So again, this is just the same thing on each open section. So each journal entry is 2 pages with 2 drawing areas, and then the rest are prompts and a circling of what emotion they're wanting to identify with at that time. And I'm going to check in with you as we're using it. I'm excited to use it. And I hope that maybe this benefits someone else as well, if this is the type of communication your family uses. So you can find the link in the description box below if you are interested in this. It is not available in ebook because it is a diary format, so it's only available in paperback. Thanks for watching.